Today in Tabs, we start with a simple soldier, falling into the Tabs dimension with little hope of survival. But every battle that we win, we'll be able to harness more debris that's falling from space to create a super weapon. After each battle, we'll only become stronger, all in an effort to create an absolute super weapon to achieve victory. Let's see if we can do it. So here's our starting soldier.
Hello there.
He's got a battle rifle and a bayonet. Range and melee. He's in a dimension he doesn't understand and we need to protect him. So we've traded a few cans of Spam to recruit some of the nearby tribesmen. Hopefully with those 3 troops, they'll be able to distract the shieldy boys while he's able to rain down pain from afar. At least, that's the totally accurate strategy we're working with. Every time we successfully win a battle, we'll go on to the next one with more advanced technology and hopefully be able to upgrade this soldier to power. The shield guys, however, also get reinforcements. Look at this. They've got musketmen, cavalry, archers, and heavy artillery. Son, you don't want to be on that side of the catapult. But we upgraded our firepower as well. Look at this thing. That is some serious firepower. And now that the medieval faction has entered the battlefield, we can recruit them too. We've got a decent amount of money, and I'm gonna use the king because I love his voice actor. Wink, wink. And since we probably have all the firepower we need, we just need some shields. So maybe some bards to distract people with music, and some knights with their pretty impressive shields. And hopefully this guy with the Thompson submachine gun with the drum magazine, which looks like it has, well, what is probably infinity ammo, because this thing is cannon size. Oh, that musket ball almost killed this guy from the very beginning. So he's pretty powerful, but he's got to aim his shots because there are a lot of enemies. And when you think about how much... Did he just call in artillery? What the heck is that? That's the technology from above. It's raining down. If we can collect this, we can power up our soldier to invincible levels. It looks like it was space debris, and there should be even more space debris in this one. We've entered the Viking dimension, and they have met us in force. The Jarl and his local tribe have come out to the battlefield. They've even brought their navy. Granted, it's a land navy. We're gonna use the same strategy as last time. Get the king and a few bards. And hopefully enough archers. Now this I'm pretty worried about because these Viking berserkers are really good at counting archers. So whoever brought them to the battlefield is probably a tactical, well, not a genius, we'll say. Oh, I'm responsible for the strategy. Great. So the Jarl is in a one-on-one battle, and by one-on-one I mean it's 3v1 plus a couple guys who are gonna try to slap him with oars. But remember, oh snap! The space debris is falling down, and it looks like a ton of machine parts. I think it almost looks like we might be able to build like a robot or something. Is a space station falling? We don't know how our soldier got here, whether it was a time dimension. I don't think we fell out of a spaceship, but this is a whole lot of debris, and it looks like there might be even more coming down. With that debris, we've built what looks like an autocannon. The problem is, while we've upgraded our arsenal, so has the enemy force, and we're fighting the powerful dynasty. Remember what weapons they have? They've got Hawachas, which are basically the rocket launchers of the ancient world, a powerful fire-breathing dragon, firework archers, samurai, and, well, wait till you see these guys in action. Oh yeah, and ninjas. We're gonna have to keep this guy alive. Now, we're at the temple because, well, let me show you. Hawachas shoot arrows, but maybe a testudo formation can survive it and a couple snakes to distract the rest of the army. That's our hope in this strategy. So as long as the Hawacha doesn't kill our autocannon and he's able to hit the enemy targets. Oh my gosh. This thing has some very powerful and high explosive rounds. The only issue though is it's very difficult to stabilize it, as you can see. So if we could create maybe a gunnery platform? What is this? Excuse me? This obelisk just came down from who knows where, and more machine parts are raining down. There's only one firework archer left, but the mystery of what is falling from space has yet to be discovered. But we do need to stabilize this weapons platform, and we might just be able to get out of here alive. We've made it more powerful, not been able to stabilize it, but the Dynasty faction has reached out for help, and the Renaissance is here. They have even more firepower and more cavalry, and still the artillery problem persists. Surviving this will be a true challenge. But remember those Vikings? Well, after defeating them, they joined our forces. We decided to upgrade our phalanx and give them a little more hitting power. Not only that, but the best thing that we can do for our super firepower is give it enough time to do its job. Plus, I think more stuff might fall down from space. So we're gonna have berserkers jump over the enemy lines. Take a look. They're gonna jump over what would be a pretty impressive line of battle and hopefully distract enough units, or at least theoretically that's what's supposed to happen. Barring that, we've got a few headbutters to jump in here closer range and disrupt the enemy formation. But remember, their Hwacha-based artillery is going to be a major problem. So if this guy can survive that blast, and the phalanx isn't completely decimated, then this guy should be, excuse me, buddy, you gotta start killing him. Okay. Oh, the obelisk just popped up again. There's actually two of them. And not only that, maybe they're coordinating in the asteroid strikes? They seem to be hitting over here, but I'm not seeing any pieces of technology that we can harness. I still have no idea what these things do. We had to retreat from the last battle before we died, so we're gonna need some reinforcements. With our limited funds, we're gonna take out the Valkyries and call in some Minotaurs. Not only that, but we've got firework archers from the Dynasty faction, and we're hoping that the fireworks can create some massive disruption in the enemy ranks. Once again, even a single musket ball can destroy our soldier. Not only should we probably find a way to stabilize this weapon platform, but maybe a way to armor up our troop as well. The last battle did not go in our favor, and retreat was the only option. Yeah, this doesn't look good when enemy cavalry is running amongst your archers. Oh, buddy, that's a ninja. You better shoot him fast. Oh, he's barely alive. We are victorious. Let's look at this asteroid. Can you see anything in it? Well, this is the final battle. The enemy is laid out before us. Cavalry, heavily armored infantry, black powder musketry, lots of ranged weapons, artillery, and a Da Vinci tank. But they're not the only ones who've been upgrading their weaponry. We finally found a way to stabilize the weapons platform in a mech suit. Look at Private Joe right here. We've got turrets on the shoulders, and we've got two autocannons. All of that technology raining down from the sky we were able to harness. It's just a matter of can he survive long enough to destroy this enemy force, but remember, we can hire some mercenaries. We're hoping that this is enough. If not, we'll have to go back to the drawing board. But the strategy was similar to the last one. We brought in all of our friends throughout this campaign to help us out. All of the factions. We've even decided to reuse some of the enemy artillery. And the whole strategy is disrupt the enemy formation and then rely on this guy to lay down the pain train. Look at this. You can see the pneumatic pumps working to power and stabilize these autocannons. Oh, they've got a little bit of cavalry of their own. But honestly, this thing does so much splash damage that I'm not entirely sure that the enemy can even withstand firepower of this magnitude.